Now, despite the availability of the COVID-19 vaccine to all South African adults, the rate of inoculation remains just about 20% of adults who have received their first dose of the vaccine. With South Africa's COVID-19 death toll surpassing the 79,000 mark, volunteer healthcare workers are now struggling to address people's vaccine fears. Now, all South African adults can now officially get inoculated if they want with COVID-19 vaccines. However, it is still a huge task for the government to convince the people that COVID-19 vaccines are safe. And this is after the government's reiteration that taking the COVID-19 vaccine is a voluntary effort. Now, the country's fight against the coronavirus is no longer hampered by the short supply of vaccines. And according to a report released by the Centre for Social Change at University of Johannesburg, it is rather the under-demand of vaccines that is driving the number of infections.
The findings also point to particular groups that are not as accepting of a COVID-19 vaccine, and these are young people in particular, those aged between 18 and 34, where their rates of vaccine acceptance are only 55%, and also amongst white adults who have a similar rate of acceptance of 56%. So this highlights that although overall most adults are willing to take a COVID-19 vaccine, that there are particular groups that we are concerned about.
Now, the cries of anti-vaxxers and also the vaccine-hesitant people are growing day by day. They want the government to be more transparent and have asked that those who do not want to take the vaccine should be protected.
Me personally, I don't speak for anyone in the movement, but me personally, I would like the vaccine program to be altered due to the injuries and the deaths. There's about 3,700 injuries that's been reported, and that's, as you know, in the media, 28 deaths. We'd like it to be halted, and we'd like more transparency so that people can explain. If you are pro-vax, I think you should also be concerned.
Now, the Health Department had admitted just a few weeks back that the number of daily vaccinations had revealed a consistent downward trend since the beginning of August. The department has reiterated that everyone is in fact at risk, and if people want their lives back, then they need to get a vaccine.
South Africa has vaccinated a little over 10.5 million people so far. Out of this, 4.83 million people have been fully vaccinated. The government's aim is to have 35 million people jabbed by Christmas. Even though young people between the age of 18 to 35 years have registered in large numbers to get their vaccine, the big question still remains on whether government will meet its target. This is Colin Olmo from Johannesburg, South Africa, for WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.